This is part 1 of how to play Turn the Lights Back On by Billy Joel. In this video we'll learn how to play the verse and chorus progression. In part 2 we'll focus on the solo. With this being middle C for reference, let me just quickly demonstrate our chord progression. So we start with a C major chord, moving up to F, G major, then we have E major to E7 over G sharp, A minor, D major over F sharp. Then we have this G sus4 section, G sus4 to G major, then F major, E minor. Our first chord is the second inversion of C major. We're going to play G, C, and E in our right hand. Left hand's going to play just our C root note there. Out of habit, I might accidentally add the octaves a lot throughout this video, but just it's that one, at least I think, until we get to the solo. So C major, moving up to F major. In our right hand, A, C, F on top. Left hand moves down to F. So C major, F major. This is going to be our first inversion of F. Moving to our next chord, which is G major. We're just going to play the standard 1-3-5 version. So G in your left hand, right hand's playing G, B, D. Next is the E major to E7 over G sharp. We're going to play the first inversion of both of these chords. So starting with just our right hand, we play G sharp and B. That doesn't change, but for our E major we have E on top, G sharp, B, E. For our E7, we just move our E down to D, which is our 7th. Technically our minor 7. So G sharp, B, D for your E7. E major over this E bass note, E7 over a G sharp bass note. Next we have the second inversion of A minor. Originally I thought that was the standard version, but when you listen to the chorus, you can hear that as the top note. So right hand is playing E, A, and middle C there. Left hand is playing A. This then moves into a D major over F sharp. So F sharp in your left hand. Right hand's going to play F sharp, A, and then D. To finish off the chord progression, we move into the G sus4 lick, which is the only thing that changes between the verse and chorus. Left hand is just going to play G, and then F, E. Right hand starts with D, G, and C. This C here is your sus4, your suspended 4th note. We just move into the second inversion of G major. D, G again, this time B. Take this shape and move it all down one to F major, second inversion. Take this shape, move it all down one, E minor. If we put that together with our left hand, we should have the sus4, DGC to the G major, DGB, F major, E minor. Instead of going to the E minor, for our chorus, which is when you get to this bit, instead of that E minor, we actually just go back up to G. So once you get into that chorus section, we have everything else is normal, including the G sus4 to G major, F major, but then you go up to G major again, D, G, B. Rhythmically, we are going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moving on to our chorus, we're going to play essentially the exact same thing. Same chords, same inversions, except for the E minor chord at the end, which we now know we changed to the G major for our chorus. And then of course we have our playing pattern. Played slowly, our pattern sounds like this, which we repeat twice because the pattern only takes up 1/2 of our 6/8 bar. So I'll count it, 1 and 2 and 3 and, then 4 and 5 and 6 and. So that's how you count it, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Instead of worrying about the notes of each of the individual chords, I just want you to number each of the notes. So 1, 2, 3, our first note, second note, and third note that we play of whatever chord we're doing. C major, G major, whatever. So we have our C with notes 1, 2, and 3. Our pattern starts off playing 3, 2. Then we play 1, 2, back to 3, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2 again. And then we repeat that for the second half of the bar. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Doesn't matter what chord we're playing. Even with your E to E7, all we're doing is playing one pattern per chord. So E major to the E7, where the D becomes your third note. Then we have A minor to D major over F sharp. Let me just play through the G sus4 section slowly, only using my right hand. That's the sus4, just like we did with the E's. We move into the G, playing one pattern per chord. sus4 to the G major. Then we move into the F, back to G. Start again. A minor, D major over the F sharp, then the G sus4, G major, F major, G major, finishing off the chorus, and then to lead us back into the verse section, we play this, which is the first two chords from the verse progression, and then we just play the G sus4 section. The normal way that you play it for the verse with the E minor at the end. So it's just that C major to the F major, then go G sus4, F major to E minor. Just as a side note, I have been learning how to play this song by ear. I got a couple of comments in some of the videos I've made already on this song, which suggested things like use that G sharp over the E7, which is 100% correct, and that's what made me think, okay, how about we do D major over the F sharp, which I think is also pretty accurate. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in part 2 when we focus on the solo.